Good morning, Mr. Wallace.
Good morning, Jack.
How you doing?
Fantastic. How are you?
Great.
I like your shirt.
Thank you.
Compliments your hair color.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, so we're going to get on with this interview. So the first question is, what is one thing you tell your students at the start of every year? And you can restate the question.
To believe only like 50% of what I say. That I'm going to be intentionally lying to them throughout the semester to keep them sharp, to keep them on top of their game. And really, they're on their own for most of the class. Kind of in today's world, being able to discern what's true and not true is an important skill. That starts with me lying to them on a daily basis.
All right. What extracurriculars or hobbies do you do outside of being a teacher?
I coach about 24 hours a day. Coach my son's basketball team, baseball team, my daughter's soccer team, my son's soccer team, Cambridge High School soccer team. It's basically all I do. And I sleep a little bit sometimes. I read a book when I can, watch like one TV show a week. It's a pretty intense but yet boring life, Jack.
And what would you do if you weren't an economics teacher, Mr. Wallace?
I'd be a park ranger, no question. Like just out in the outdoors, repairing trails, wrestling bears, rescuing stranded tourists who didn't use enough sunscreen. Yeah, park ranger for sure. What about you? If you were a student at IA, what would you be doing?
I would probably be a pilot in the Navy.
Incorrect. You would be a fisherman.
Oh, yeah, I guess I would be a fisherman.
All right, maybe you'd be a pilot.
What made you want to be an economics teacher or a teacher in general?
I think my former economics teacher is dead, so I think it's safe to say this. But I had the worst economics teacher ever. Like daily I would fall asleep and I didn't understand any of what they were talking about. And once I decided to be a teacher, I swore that I would not do that to someone. So my whole mission is just to not bore students. I think that's like my foundational teaching principle. Even if I have to like divert into nonsense sometimes that has nothing to do with class. I just don't want to bore them. Plus coaching is fun. Plus I enjoy like being around students. I think the day I don't enjoy being around students is the day I'll retire. Okay,
this next question is, why are you so buff, Mr. Wallace?
It's a lot of implants, calf, deltoid implants. A lot of people don't know you can do that. Yeah, so a lot of that. I have Spanx, a lot of compression. I mean, it's mostly, if I were to just let nature take its course, all hell would break loose, Jack.
Okay. Okay. Next question, who is your best friend within Innovation Academy? A teacher best friend.
That's tough. I'm gonna go outside my department because I think I love my department. It's a very close-knit group of really good teachers. So I don't want to pick one and alienate them and undermine my position of authority because like I do like to be the boss and boss them around. And so I don't want to jeopardize that. I think it's got to be I enjoy spending time with Mr. Custer, Mr. Collins, and Mr. Kuhn. They are all smarter than me, so I feel like some of that rubs off on me. I also feel like I'm making them dumber, so we're bringing things to the mean. I think those are three gentlemen I enjoy spending time around.
And who were those again?
Mr. Collins, Mr. Kuhn, and Mr. Custer.
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
I get up at 4:45 in the morning every morning to like get everything rolling and to have like 30 minutes to myself. And then I go to bed by like 9 o'clock, which feels like the lamest life ever. Sometimes like my wife and I will be up till like 10:15 and I will panic. And I'll look at my watch and be like, holy God, it's past 10. What are we like, 17 years old? It's time for bed. And that's just kind of do that every day. When you make me say it like that, it makes me a little dissatisfied with my life. But I will deal with that emotionally later. I don't want you to feel responsible.
Thank you so much for this interview, Mr. Wallace.
It was my pleasure, Jack.
Yes, sir.
All right.